I just left Daleville, Virginia on a nice peaceful morning. I get about a half hour into the hike. I look ahead, there's a rabbit bouncing along on the trail in front of me. As I get closer, the rabbit jumps off into the weeds, into the underbrush there. A couple seconds later, I hear the worst screeching, just a screaming from this rabbit. I'm like, what is happening? Suddenly, the rabbit comes rolling out of the underbrush with another animal on top of it. Looked to be a ferret or some other similar creature. This ferret has the rabbit by the back of the neck and is on top of it, and the rabbit is just screaming. They come rolling down the trail right towards my ankles. So I'm doing this dance to get out of the way as all this is happening. I'm moving all over the trail. Then the ferret lets go of the rabbit. The rabbit takes off in one direction, perfectly fine. Ferret takes off back into the weeds, and I'm just standing there, wondering what on earth just happened. So that's been my morning so far. Today's video is for day 74 and day 75. Here's why. Got into Daleville. Got in there, planned on staying just one night. Rolled in early one morning. Had all afternoon, or all the rest of the morning, all afternoon, all evening. Spend the night and then get back on the trail the next day. Well, we get in there, and stories are going around of don't go to the Mexican restaurant right next to the hotel because so-and-so went there and now they're throwing up. And then we hear stories of, well, don't go to the barbecue joint because so-and-so went there and now they're throwing up. So we were like, okay. So I did not go to the Mexican restaurant. I did not go to the barbecue joint. Ended up going to Wendy's and eating. And then later that night, the one night we were going to stay there, Sunray and I get up in the middle of the night. I start throwing up. So long story short, ended up staying an extra day and night at the hotel in Daleville because I was sick. Come to find out, there's all kinds of other hikers doing the exact same thing. Just getting sick, throwing up. So it wasn't the Mexican restaurant, it wasn't the barbecue joint, it wasn't Wendy's. Apparently, there's just some sort of bug going around in this little hiker bubble I'm in. This is the hiker community. And I got to feeling better, so I left today. And as I was leaving, heard of a couple other hikers that I know, same thing. So yesterday, there was no videoing because I was laying in the bed in the hotel, recovering from a night of throwing up. So that was day 74. Today is day 75. I'm feeling much better. Glad to be back on trail. Going straight uphill. But it's good to be back on trail on day 75. Coming off a day yesterday where I was not feeling well at all. I didn't have very high expectations for today, but today turned out to be a pretty good day. Hiked 18.5 miles. Set up camp right outside of Boblett's Gap Shelter. Passed a sign that said I've made it a third of the way to Katahdin, which is kind of impressive, kind of cool. Made it to the Blue Ridge Parkway as well. I'll be hiking along the new Blue Ridge Parkway for a while. It's phenomenal views along that parkway. Got some trail magic today also. I think I probably overdid it a bit. I had a cherry turnover, some fig Newtons, some watermelon, a Reese cup, and a Gatorade. Coming off a upset stomach yesterday, probably wasn't the wisest idea to eat all that, but I did. So, and then had dinner tonight. A small dinner since I stuffed myself with the trail magic. But all in all, it's been a really good day. Cool temperatures are cooling off. I'm just looking forward to a good night's rest. So that's all for today. That's That's all I got for today. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate y'all. Take care of yourselves. Happy trails. When you come to a shelter on the AT, some of them have privies, some of them don't. But that right back there is a privy. I'm going to give you a privy review. This looks like a standard privy. Actually, it looks a little nicer than most. It's got some a roof that lets some light in. It's got a nice lock on the door. Some privies I've used don't even have doors. So let's check this thing out. Typical privy. A little broom to clean up. A little place to do your business. Very nice with the light coming in. Stinks to the high heavens. But this, man, I would give this a high rating on the privy scale. This is a very nice one. Of course, you bring your own toilet paper and hand sanitizer and everything, but nice latch on the door. That, honestly, is a very high quality privy.